Hello everybody, just wait a bit for someone else. Hi everybody. Let's do this quick. Here in Italy the weather is very warm, very hot day, so I'm gonna make it easy as possible. So let's start. Okay, I'm gonna show what basically the same things I've shown in the other live, just to remember that I was deleted by mistake, accidentally. So just I'm going to show you all I can do. The first thing I'm gonna open up this one. Okay, I have my lap counter here. If you wanna use this with lap tracks, just start it. Not lap tracks, sorry. If you wanna do it with Infinitrax, the 8 of the Infinitrax mat is a bit higher. What you can do is to wrap the antenna around here to decrease the length, and somehow the height will increase. So you can do like this, gently open here. This is quite strong. You can slide, wrap like this, or the other way is fine, and you can slide again inside. I'm gonna take it. There are here and here and the other part. There are the handles. I have to do it like that. You can like this, slide in, and then pull the antenna, not too much, but you can pull it and click here and here. So it's in. The length is shorter, the 8 is better, and the 80 is about 12 millimeter with this most 8. The tag has to be placed. This is my turbo racing car. The tag has to be placed like this one, as much as you can far away from the motors. The motors are here. They has a bad influence on the tag. He make the tag read rust. So this is fine. I've tested in this position. And for the mini, it's the same. Just make it as far as you can. Okay, so just make a quick diagnostic of the lap counter. I just reset to the long version and stick it down. Like this. We can slide this and close with the cover. Okay. This way. I'm gonna stick the so-called antenna with a tape, so it doesn't, so the car will not get stuck like this. Perfect. Now when you connect, you can I've connected to the laptop. When you connect, you hear the sound, as you didn't because I've turned off. Just redo it. I'm on under window. I don't know what happened on the Mac, but it should work as well. I haven't seen it because I didn't look, but the blue light turned on now, and then now the lap counter is ready. If you put the car on the lap counter, the lights turns on, so it means that it actually works. Under the car, these are other kind of car, and the tag is in the back because of here this is a space, because in the front there's no space for the tag, but whatever, we can pass over the car and that's okay. For the hardware part, it's almost everything. If the light turns on, the tag is read, then the hardware is fine. But just go for the software part. We can use both our mini race challenge companion app. That's an hybrid app. That simply means that it works on a website and and it can be deployed as an app. You will find it on the stores as iOS and Android app. So just you can go here in this website. I will post all the websites on the go. This is the website of the yes, kind of. From here you can click connect and connect to the lap counter. If you can find it, you probably need the driver. You can find the driver here, and I will post a link. And for Windows, you can download the first one, CP, this one. And when you connect it, you can connect both with Bluetooth or USB. Let's try the USB option. And again, if the big red button is shown, then it means that everything is ready. The lap counter can communicate with the the software. So we can just try this out, and we'll see that it can read all the cars. So we are good to go. We can also connect another lap counter. This feature is experimental, but in the future we can connect more than one. That means we can place checkpoints, and but now currently it doesn't work. It just takes the first one. So just try to connect via Bluetooth. Do it like this. Again, we are good to go. Okay, you may think that the precision is not the same with Bluetooth because it has more latency than the cable, but it's not the case because the time are took here. So the time are sent as a message, so the delay doesn't change the precision of the timing. So you can use Bluetooth if you don't want a cable, or if you want to use a power bank like this one. You can get rid of this. Oops, sorry. You can connect this one in the other way. And there's something. Oh, damn it. It happened. Okay, this is one thing I wanted to say, that I found that the USB connector is not, sadly, it's not very tight. So yeah, I broke it right now. I wanted to make sure, because this this component comes from the manufacturer, and they didn't soldered under it, and I just found that problem, and so I'm gonna solder better for the next lap counter. If you want to do it on your, I actually handled this lap counter very much for testing, and I plug and unplug a lot of times. So if you want to make sure to not unsolder this part, you have the ability to solder, you can place some tin here in this point, and this is something I'll definitely do for the next version, for the next counter I will ship. So just keep it. Yeah, I found that they were loose, so I took another one with me. Okay. So connect this one and the battery, and this turn on and still working. And it still works. You can connect with Bluetooth this time because we are not connected to the computer. And it still read everything, so this is totally wireless. Okay, fine, let's go to the interesting parts, because this is not really the case. Just go rapidly to the ZRound. I'm connected again. Now if you wanna connect to the ZRound suite, you can download it here. Just can. If you have any questions, just ask in the chat. Here. Yeah, I know this may be boring, but whatever. Okay, to connect this one, just go to open the app. I'm doing it in the other screen. Okay, perfect. Now what you have to do is to go here. I've already did it, but go to the lap counters, this Resino, then activate, write the serial port and connect. It may give some errors, so just do it again until it says Resino connected. Now the COM port has to be the right one. In your case, you can go to directly here from the miniracechallenge.com application. You can see it here, or you can go to the device manager here. In this section you can find it here. Mine is the COM3. Now I'm connected, so if I pass a car, it is detected. Now I found how to make it work. Just start a training session. When the training session is on, you can pass all the cars, and for those that are not registered, you can right click registering and register driver. Now make it wrong. Right click registering properties again. Why not? Yeah, I may add the driver, probably. Okay, let's cancel everything. Stop everything. Reset everything. Delete. Okay, we have oh, no driver, perfect. Let's go with the turbo racing here. Oh, I think I forgot it. But what changed was that when there's the register driver, add driver, turbo, then accept, select. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Register, yes. Yeah, unregister. Properties. Oh, then this one. Properties. Then existing driver or create new one. I don't know how this software behave, but they actually create a driver here, create new driver. I forgot what the car is, but this is really confusing. I know. I'm sorry for this. But it was very noisy. Again, I can figure out what the this one. Yeah, sure. This is the gold one. So properties, create new driver, and gold. Accept. Now this is registered as gold. This is the, I think, the fourth. Register, properties, create new driver, green, and again accept. Correct, and so on. So when you finish the practice, yeah, just remember to activate the practice, the training mode, unless you can't. When you will go here and click properties, somehow this dialog doesn't appear. I don't know why, but that's all. So the details are for ZRound. You can find the details on the website. So just turn this off and go out from this one, because we are here for our application, which is this one. Here you just simply pass a car, as I done. The cars are created, so we don't know what they are. So just change these, or like to on the left you can see the drivers, the cars, the trucks. These are the three main section of the application. You can click here and give a name to the car. Turbo, category, turbo racing. Now the category is basically for the top 10 score on the tracks, because the scores, let's say the best laps registered on the tracks are grouped by category, because we can have a turbo racing of Gen 1 or a car like this one. They are different, so it makes no sense to make them work, to compare together. So you can opt out to group by category. We will see later the top 10. So to register a tag, you just pass the car here. It is the same if you pass another car. Oh, I didn't connect it, sorry. Now there's no way to understand if you're connected or not. I'd like to make an icon that's make you every time aware of this. Now let's go again here, and oh, I didn't save it. Turbo, again, turbo racing. We can pass the car. It's just saying that the tag is another car, and if you pass another one, you get the same. You see here, this is changing the tag. So this is here, his tag. This is for the picture. We're gonna use it later. And this is the color of the car. You can choose a color, and this is red one. And it is used for the a couple of things like the charts, you will see it, and shareable. Like make this shareable, and no, this is not shareable. Let's make shareable only this for, because I'm gonna show it how this means. So register the other cars, red. Keep up the category, sport category. This is his tag, the picture later. Make another less red and make this shareable. Again with the other cars, this is the yellow, sport, tag, oh, did it? Yellow, shareable, save. Green, sport, tag, shareable, and then the gold. Okay. Of course, you can add a car from here. Name it. The car you saw there were just because we tested in the connected page. I don't know if this feature will stay there. Okay, perfect. I have a question. What's this question? Okay. Okay, go on. We can add the drivers. The drivers are separated from the car because we have the car is not just a tag. With the car is actually a car because it has a photo, a category, and other data, and the driver can be associated to a car, but it is separated because the top 10 the best laps are registered based on the driver, which is the racer. We can call that racer. I don't know if driver works in English as name, but the racer makes a best lap with a car. So that's, and the car can be changed from a driver to another one because of the nature of this kind of cars. So just add me, which my name is, let's say, Paolo. Spoken name is for the announcer, because if you do this one, Paolo, yeah, it's kind of work, but we can fake the announcer, trick the announcer to make that say this with another pronunciation, but now it kind of work. So that's okay. We can select a car. Let's say I have the turbo. Save. Let's add John. John. I don't know if this John. Maybe it's better. We can skip this one because it's okay. John. Sit. Fine. Okay. Let's add Mike, and Bob. We are 4 drivers now. If we go here, we can pass this car, and we'll see that Paolo is binding to this one. Then we can pass the other. We see there's no driver because I haven't selected on purpose. There are many ways to set up a race. This is one. When you have all the driver already set it to the car, you can just pass the car on the counter and you're good to go. But you can do like this. Click here in this area, and this is the setup page. We can select all the driver. We can do as it's described here. You can click here when there's the yellow. You can select the car. Just keep this car out of this race, and we can click John. Then this and this. There's another option, but we don't have the picture, so we can see it later. But just there's this button which is the random car selection. This means that the car are selected from the shareable cars, from the option we chose before. So what we can do, we can check the login feature, which is now reserved. If you want it, just ask to me. I will add you an account. From here right now you can't register, but just ask. This is asking me if I want to transfer the data. Now I want to do it because I've already set them up. So if I click OK, it will transfer all my local data. This is a website, and the data are stored in the website. So if you open the app in your device, you will not see the data. But if you make login, the data will be synced. The login is meant for this mainly. So if I click OK, I will have my data on the cloud. So if I connect with my mobile, here I have the APK, the app connected. So sorry. So I can make login. Maybe you can see here. Okay, let's try to restart because I just made. Okay, let's make login. Let's do login. The same credential, which is test. Oh, okay. It just updated because the apps keeps updating. One moment, please. Okay, now I don't know if you see it, but I've connected. It says again if I want to transfer. Now I don't want to transfer. This is kind of confusing. Maybe in the future I will make it more understandable. Now we have the data here. which are the same, so I can make the picture. I don't know if this may work correctly, but click here, okay, press here, then click camera. I give him permissions, then I can make the pictures, and I'm gonna make the picture of the turbo. Now the data are not synced here instantly. I have to refresh the page, but in the future this will it is planned to make that work in total syncing. Okay, perfect. Oh, it disconnected. I'm gonna make the picture for all the cars. I'm sorry if I didn't. This is gonna be long, but it's becoming very these things is very boring, I think, for everyone. I'm very sorry for this. Maybe I'm actually a bit tired because of my recent travel, but whatever. You don't see what I'm doing, but I'm simply taking pictures of the cars. Okay, here you see that there's the picture. So again, I'm gonna with the yellow. We need it because we just wanted to understand what's going on in the second part. The green one. Okay, meanwhile I can try to show you something. Okay, perfect. This cable is not very working, but again, here we can set up. Now we can go here when everything is set up. We can as shown this last picture to the gold one. I think I'm gonna cut this this live because it's very boring. So now we can, when we want to reset everything, we can click here. There are a few more options. We can, from here, we can select the track. We can select the mode. The mode is can be a practice, qualifying, or race. There are many options for the modes. We can set up every mode as we want, and the configuration of this mode are those by default, but we can change up all the options. The mode is something that I'm gonna show you a bit later, but we can, as I said, clear all the results here and click OK. So we can pass all the cars, and now they have all the pictures, but there's no driver assigned. So what we can do, we can click here to make the setup a fast setup. We can select the person and pass the car. Person, car, person, car, person, car. Another option to make the association is to select the persons like this and click the random. So the car are assigned in a random way, so everyone can every time we'll have another car. This is just an option. So let's do this, and if we want to start, just a practice session, just do start. This will start, and all the car are red. Okay. We have seen here the lap ignore advice, and it's because in the default track there's a lap time, the minimal lap time set. So abort again, go to the track section. There are two because of the syncing thing. Probably there's something that have to be fixed, but here we can select the track, the full track, and click here to modify. We can go from here, which is more convenient if you are already in the race page, and we change the seconds. Let's go with a 1 second lap. Now there is another specification. Internally there is a bouncing of half a second. So if you do this, as you can see, not all the I think it's a second. Yeah, it's a second. Not all the passage are detected because of this. It is wanted. It's a feature, not a bug. So okay, now it doesn't work anymore because this got disconnected. This cable is really poor made. So I think I'm gonna go with the Bluetooth and batteries. So this cable is better. Connect Bluetooth pair. Go, perfect. Okay. Oh, okay. There's already the setup we had. So we can start the practice and race all the cars.
Red star, yellow star, gold star. John overtakes Mike, Bob and Paolo, best lap 2 and 3. Paolo overtakes Mike and Bob, best personal lap 2 and 4.
As you can hear,
Overtakes Mike, best personal lap 2 and 5.
everyone has a. Let's make this stop. Every car has a random. Please stop speaking, please. Okay, I've restarted the website because it didn't stop speaking. I have to reconnect. Shortly, I'm making an auto connect feature, but okay, let's do it again. Yeah, the last driver is not saved, but probably I'm gonna do it. So let's select again our drivers and click random, start. Now the we're gonna see the track. Let's just name the track because I have to my track. Perfect. We can make a picture of the track also. Now let's go deep to the mode. We can here select mode from race, qualify, practice, race, qualify. If we do a race, we have a standard racing
10 seconds to go.
that have a countdown. If you have the lights connected, the lights start lighting up at 5, at least 5. And now people starts.
Green starts.
Red starts.
Yellow starts. Gold starts.
Yeah, there's something wrong with naming.
Paolo overtakes John, best lap 7 and 4. John, best personal lap 11 and 6. Bob, best personal lap 14 and 5.
Mike, best personal lap 17 and 8.
Okay, there's something odd with the announcer. It changes gender somehow, but and I was just so that it keeps just the name of a car instead of the name of the driver. This is something I'm gonna fix. It's a bug. Okay, so let's. This is a standard 3-minute race. So let's gonna change the parameter of the racing of the race. Those are here. Those are the settings for the mode. We can we have a brief settings here. The start section is for the start. You can select the standing and the staggered. The standing is and staggered is just everyone start at the same time, or everyone start when he wants. For a race, usually standing start is what we want to do, and we want a countdown. We can disable here the countdown, and we can select how long the countdown is. We have 10, but we can select 8. The 5 second is fixed. You heard the sound that changed, and it is synced with the lights module. That's why it changes on the 5. And we can select a delay. The delay is the delay you see you hear here from the start, from the 1 to the go. We can see it here. 2 second delay, 1, 2, and go. Now we can select a longer delay, let's say 3 seconds. Three, go. We can select a random start. This a random start delay. That means that a random time from 0 to 3 seconds is selected as a delay. So if you wanna do a shorter random, you can select 1. Now just select 3 and see what happens. One, 2, 3. Okay, this was near the 3. Let's do it again. Okay, this was shorter. Now, if this is all for the start section. We can here there are the end options. That means how the session end, and we can select by time or by lapse. Here we can click here and we can see a tip on what this means. We can select lap. This means that the race lasts for 30 laps, or we can select time and we can select the length in time. We can select both. So when the first of the two conditions is met, the race completes. So just test. If we select 3, I forgot the false start. Okay, if someone starts before the start, the session is aborted. Now you can disable this, like this one. But let's back to the end option. Okay, everyone starts.
Red star. Yellow star. Gold star.
Yeah, I picked up the name of the car instead of the name of the driver.
Last lap.
2 lap.
Paolo overtakes John.
As you heard, there's the last lap
Last lap.
for everyone.
Best personal lap, 4 and 6 under 5.
Last lap. Bob overtakes Mike. Best personal lap 4 and 5 undefined.
Yeah, this undefined.
Mike, best personal lap, 4 and 5 undefined.
4 and 5 undefined. This undefined is clearly a bug because I've made some changes on the announcer because I made it customizable.
Mike overtakes Paolo. John and Bob finish.
This is what happens when the first one
Second Paolo. Third John. Fourth Bob. Best lap.
blah 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 blah. When the first one completes the race, then the race is completed. This is the behavior of the by laps. I usually use the time, but there is another option which is the overtime, and we can select the overtime, and when the race completes, the overtime is triggered. So this means that everyone has 20 more seconds. We can change this one to complete the session. So if it is by laps, it has 20 more seconds to complete all the laps, unless the race is completed, without complete all the laps. We can see it again. Let's do this.
Green star. Yellow star. Red star.
Gold starts.
Okay, let's say that the red.
Mike overtakes John. Best lap 3 and 2.
So we have 20 more seconds
Best lap 1 and
to complete.
Last lap.
Oh,
overtakes John. Undefined. Last lap. Paolo overtakes John. Undefined.
Last lap.
John undefined.
John overtakes Bob and Paolo. Best personal lap, 1 and 6. Finish.
okay. As
Overtakes Bob. Finish.
Race completed. First Mike. Second John. Third Paolo. Fourth Bob. Best lap. Mike 1 and 6.
okay, all the yes, I was saying the yellow didn't complete the race because the overtime has finished. Okay, let's do go through the time. It is the same. if the but because there's no lap finish, if the time completes, you just have 20 seconds of overtime to complete the last lap. But I leave that to you to check this. Then there's another option which is more for fun, more for let's say an arcade mode, which is the elimination mode. You can make a race complete by elimination. So there are two options. You can see the tip here if you are lost in the options. So you can do an elimination mode by laps count. So that means that when someone is lapped by more than 3 times, then he got eliminated. Or we can select by lap. No, this was lap diff was the lapping. Lap count is means that one is eliminated every 2 laps. So we can see it here. Just select lap count, and this is an option that means that save laps. It means that no one can be eliminated for the first 3 laps. So let's eliminate someone every 2 laps.
Green start.
Everyone starts.
Red start. Gold start.
Okay. Please let me jump to another thing, which is the announcer. We can change this verbose announcer. Here in the mode option, you can go to the announcer and click edit. Now we can deselect all the options and just say we wanna the best laps, the race and the elimination, because it is the one we're gonna check. Okay, we're gonna improve this maybe later. You can disable the messages of the announcer, the start. Okay, everyone starts. So let's say that the poor gold car doesn't make it, and I'm gonna hear to see what happens. The other cars, let's say the green passes.
Paolo, best lap 5 and 6. Race completed.
Okay,
Paolo, second Mike, third Bob, fourth John, best lap, Paolo, 5 and 6.
I forgot the laps option, complete option. So let's say that the race never ends, but when everyone is eliminated. Let's start again. Everyone starts again. Okay, let's say that the green passes over the yellow, and then again this one, and
Bob, best lap 4 and 7. Mike, best lap 3 and 3.
now the 3 safe lap are passed, so probably the green will eliminate the gold one.
John eliminated.
Now
Mike first. Mike, best lap 2 and 1. Bob, second, plus 1 lap.
Now 2
third.
more laps are gone,
Paolo eliminated.
so this one is eliminated. Again, there's a head-to-head. Boom.
Mike eliminated. Race completed.
So as you can see,
First Bob, second Mike, third Paolo, fourth John, best lap Mike 2 and 1.
the elimination occurs on the 5th, on the 7th, and okay, in the 3rd, because this was eliminated at the 3rd lap. Okay, you can check these options out as you want. Here there are just ranking type. This means how is sorted the ranking, which is the sort of this view. You can change view here. Probably I'm gonna make a button because it's not very handy in this slide option. And these are the other views. This is sorted by the option selected before, and this is by lap. And I've okay, was the graph of the last race, and this was partially eliminated, partially cleared. We can go back in the session here. I haven't shown you, but all the sessions are stored. We can see here the last race, and we can go to the times, and this is sorted by best lap. This is sorted by laps. This is sorted by the option that was selected in the mode. We can go here and see all the personal laps. This is why I want to change this one. And this is the graph. Probably I haven't choose correctly the color for the other cars unless they were here. You can click here and have the other type of graph. This is the global. Here we have the time in second, I think. And here we have the laps. Again, laps and lap time in seconds. This is a draft of a function. It's not meant to be clear. We can go to the track, and we see that my track have now probably nothing, but let's try to refresh this one. There should be the best laps, but I can't see. Probably I've broken something, but we're gonna check this out later. Okay, I will show you later in another account maybe. Okay, I think it's almost whole. We can select here the reverse track. This is all these options are to make the best lap grouped by driver, racer, track, category, and if the track was in reverse mode or not. Yes, I think this is all. This was the default view. It means that a view is triggered like when you are in practice mode and you do start a race. cars. Oh, it got disconnected. Oh, I have refreshed the page, sorry. No. This wasn't got. When you start a practice, as you seen, the view has changed. This was the default one, but again, I'm gonna change this, so probably that option will be wiped away. This is an experimental feature because I'd like to make the more modes like team racing, where I can imagine always in a arcade meaning and fun environment and fun racing, when there are maybe many times teams option for the racing. It would be like a team race, a team wins. A team is composed by more than one racer, of course. A team wins when he got the best laps of everyone. Or maybe the average of every, or maybe the one who makes more laps. So probably if you do an average, everyone must run as much as they can. Or if a race is won by, if just one of the racer makes more laps than the other, probably someone may try to obstaculate, I don't know how to say it, the other. So maybe you can go like try to crash the fastest one of the other team, and so on. So this may be fun, but now this is experimental. It doesn't work at all. No. For every mode you can not this here, for every thing you can add one mode and name it as you wish, like this, and you will see it here. And you can from the mode delete it and change practice. Okay, you can select the mode from by clicking here or by clicking here. It's the same. Then you can the last option. Now it means not much, but during a race you can select the race. It wasn't reset. You can select the race. Okay. Then you can trigger the overtime if you wanna trigger the completion of the race. Like this.
First red, second gold, third green, fourth yellow.
Why happened that? Because there was not overtime selected. You can select overtime, select laps, and then start again. You can re-trigger the overtime. So if you wanna do, this wasn't unexpected. Okay, that's all. Just another thing I've said, and where are the lab stored? There's something I've missed. Oh, I've probably broken this one. Let's try to log out, then log in with my other account. So yeah, I forgot you can change the language here and select one of those. These are work in progress, so anyone wanna translate is welcome. And let's see the tracks here. No. Okay, I've broken something. Okay, here works. This is the top 10. This is obviously an error I've fixed. And those are the best labs. You will find them here. Probably it doesn't work the categorization. As I said, the sport, I've selected the sport. Okay, that's all. I'm very, very sorry for the boringness of this presentation. The last one was better, but here is a infernal hot day. I had to close all the windows because people is making noise outside. I don't have air conditioning. Air conditioning, and I'm totally tired, more tired than I expected. So if you have any question, if you are brave enough to watch all this video, I'm very happy to help you to accept observation and critics. I have to work on the software, I know, but I think these have a value, and this is something I use, and I really like, because it's very handy. It works totally wirelessly, and I can start a race in a very, very fast way when everything is set up, and it is very versatile, and this is something new. I think I've did it a couple of months ago. So many features are planned, like the second screen view, or I have in mind many other modes. Obviously, I will fix all the problems here, but first of all, the main aim for this app is to make a fun and arcade racing experience. So that's why I've implemented the elimination mode, for example, or a team racing, or there is also a mode for making soccer with a ball, a ping pong ball, as many of people which are playing with turbo racing are experimenting. And this would be mainly a scoreboard for the goals. And I have in mind a mode which is capture the flags, and where you have two of this reader, which are the base, and there are two different teams. Where the aim is to go to the opponent base and capture the flag and bring that back to his base. And this can be done with the LED. Maybe if the LED is turned on, it means that the flag is on, and then on the app I can show who has the flag in that moment, and there have to be a arbiter, one person that have to drop the flag. How can the flag be dropped? One car can hit the other one, and if this car have the flag is dropped, and it have to come back to the opponent base. Okay, that's really all. This is really all for today. Again, stay tuned for updates. And if you want an account for do the synchronization, or if you want to test as a preview the app for Android or the app for iOS, just contact me and ask me for the APK or the invitation. Just let me spend one more word because it came in mind. If you go to the website from the mobile phone, you can connect to the website and store that offline, because it is also a progressive web app, so it can work without internet connection. Okay, whatever. Thank you again. See you later. See you next time, not later. Now I'm going to do something more fun. Bye.